Welcome back, Storius. It's often said that a hero is only as good as his villain. In Star Wars, Darth Vader is the representation of a path that Luke can choose to take to destruction, and Luke is the representation of hope and the redemption that lies before Darth Vader. In Batman and the Joker are two sides of the same coin. One represents order, while the other represents chaos. Both are psychologically broken. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Adrian Toomes is a hard-working, blue-collared guy who's got a contract with New York City to clean up the destruction wrought in the Avengers fight with the Chitauri. During that cleanup, Tony Stark usurps that contract, putting the man out of business and giving him a choice. The choice that he chooses is to pursue a more illicit way to find the profits he needs to survive and support his family, while he tries to get back at the hero that took everything from him. Peter is brought into the superhero fold by Tony Stark, who pits him against Captain America in Civil War, a battle he has no reason to belong to. And then, following the fight and the outcomes, Tony Stark really doesn't do much to raise or support this fledgling new hero. So, in that neglect, Peter goes out to prove himself, which pits him directly against Toomes. The poor decisions Peter makes throughout the film are a direct result of Tony's influence in his life, similarly to Toomes. That's what makes Toomes such a great opponent. Both share a common motivation. Tony is the villain in Toomes' story and antagonistically drives Peter. Toomes is only ever targeted by Peter because Peter wants to prove himself to Tony. And Peter is never really the focus of Toomes, but instead an obstacle in the business that he runs and in his vengeance against Tony. Neither are truly focused on one another, yet are brought into opposition because of their common creator, Tony Stark. Even in the end of the film, when Toomes defeats Peter on the beach after the plane crash, he goes after a crate of arc reactors, showing that his vendetta against Tony outweighs Spider-Man's interference. The fact that Toomes only fought Peter because of his larger vision is what makes their conflict so great, instead of a typical good versus evil. In reality, Tony is the villain in both of their stories, although to explain that with Peter would take an entire other video. This video is focused on Toomes. Peter and Toomes are both each other's obstacles to Tony, which pit them against one another, creating their antagonistic relationship. This is brilliant, and is what makes Toomes the perfect antagonist to Spider-Man in Spider-Man Homecoming. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you on the next page.